Are you ready?
Hey yo, what up guys? Tank here. We are continuing going through the best possible teams that you can run for the upcoming stages of Super Battle Road. We're now on Time Travelers. So Time Travelers is a bit strange. I think they did this for a reason actually. But if you look at none of these enemies here are like related to the Time Travelers. Like it's not like it makes none of these people make any sense. Like Realm of Gods, like the enemies don't relate at all. Versus when you look at like Universe 6, right? Like you're versing Universe 7, right? Like in movie heroes, you're versing movie bosses. Like it makes sense. This one just doesn't. But I think they actually did it for a reason. So we're gonna open up Time Travelers. He is one of the best leads. One of the best leads is JP. We don't have him. I believe they blocked him. They blocked LR Trunks and Mai because they are super powerful in Super Battle Road and they pretty much just like nerfed them. You could still use them for sure. They are stunning, right? Medium chance to stun on the 12 key, 30%, and then a high chance to stun 50% for the 18 key, right? So definitely get them the key they can stun. 70% attack, right? Their attack is okay. They get attack and defense 10% per time traveler, right? So you should be getting this full 70. Key +6 and a high chance of evading. So they get a 50% chance to evade when there's a future saga category enemy, and they don't get that here. So they're not getting the key +6 high chance of evade. That whole thing is gone. They still do well, right? They still can stun. They still have pretty decent stats here. It's almost 140%, right? Yeah, it's not calculated separately, so they're still good. But they did get this whole bottom part of their passive nerfed, and I think that was on purpose. So you could still absolutely bring them. Yes, sure. I don't think so. We can talk about you. We can definitely talk about you. You, sure. Let's go and pretty much just talk about everyone that we can bring. We just talked about you, so I'm not gonna bother. I want to read him. Actually, I haven't read him in a long time. Yep. I actually think I am going to be able to. No, he's JP. To do this relatively easy. I don't think this will be a tough one. But who knows, right? Something's just wrong. Nope, JP, sure. So yeah, as we can see, a lot of choices, which is a very good thing. Very good thing. I think I clicked on her, but I don't know. Yeah, a lot of choices. Actually, I'm gonna stop on the int because we have a lot of people to talk about, and I don't want this video to be this long. So, okay, Mai, right? She is a leader, right? Instant value, high chance to stun from super attack, which is 50%. Yep. And then she will give 2 key attack and defense 40% to the rotation. So, and she can also stun in her passive. So she has 2 chances for that to stun. This would be, I think, 70. No, 40. Oh, it's weird. Oh, it's a great chance. Excuse me. Great chance would be 70%. So 2 chances to stun, both relatively high, so she is pretty much gonna stun, and then she will give the rotation a big boost, so very valuable. This guy really not that good. He is a decent leader, but he is free to play, so there's a good chance people will be running him. You're gonna have to pick and choose, right? Because obviously both are gonna have values. So if he's getting attacked, I would probably want to raise your attack and defense if he's getting hit multiple times. If he is only getting hit like once, or he's not getting hit at all, maybe I would go with this to lower someone else to protect for like that next rotation. So he does get 59% attack and defense. He builds up key per every time he gets hit. He will most likely launch a second attack that can be a super when facing 2 or more enemies, and then he gets 20% attack and defense if he kills the person, which, you know, is very hard to do. So he's not the best choice. They built him weird. I don't know why. I wish they made him better. This guy, still a fantastic unit. You can keep him on rotation if you're using items. Otherwise, you can off-rotate him, and he gets this high chance, which is 50% to dodge. So very valuable as a floater. You can keep them on, possibly, depending on, you know, using items and stuff. And then once he transforms, it's pretty much GG's. He's going to double, super, possibly triple if you have, you know, his hidden potential system proc. He's going to be stacking. Because of his passive, he raises his own defense, attack and defense. So, yeah, super, super powerful once he transforms. Definitely, you can keep him on rotation, like, easily. He does still give you that chance to dodge in the third slot. Demon King Piccolo, I think, okay, yeah, he would transform right away with here. I don't think any of these guys count as Dragon Ball Seekers. No. Yeah, no. No, it may be him. I doubt it, though. Nope, nope. So, yeah, he would only transform here. Still is going to be decently good because he will... If you can get the key spheres that he needs, he will have his damage reduction. 50% damage reduction if you get 5 or more. He also is changing orbs to tech, so good chance you'll get that. And he raises his own defense, so very valuable. And then once you get to that last fight, he'll transform right away. He could transform turn 7, but I just doubt you're going to... Oh, wait, no. I forgot that. Dragon Ball Saga, World Tournament, or Dragon Ball Seekers. He's going to transform right away. Alright, maybe not in the second fight, because these guys are nothing. Okay, these guys are not anything. So, he will transform in the first and third right away. So that actually is very valuable. Because once he transforms, then he does not need... he will just reduce damage received by 66% just because. So now you're only gaining the tech orbs for boosting his attack. Still does raise his defense, so very, very, very valuable. Definitely a good option to run. Not the worst option to run. He can heal you on his 12, and you can lower attack on the 18 key, so not the worst. If someone's in the attack down, he will guarantee crit. So he is okay, even though he is a much older unit. He is still pretty okay for Super Battle Road. These guys, not the best. They can recover HP at the start of turn, which is nice. If you have like a full enemy team, they got big bad bosses that can help. They boost their attack once they get hit, so they're old, but you know they're not the worst. But I would probably not bring them if you have some of the other units. This guy is sad, but he's just not that great. He will, even though he is greatly raising his defense, he still can get hit hard because he just doesn't. They should have done 6% attack and defense. That's what they should have done. This would have made him so much better. But yeah, I almost never use this guy, and I'm probably not going to bring him into Super Battle Road because he's going to get hit too hard. I'm going to be no iteming it. But if you're using items, that is fine. He'll be fine. And then if you somehow get to his enraged form, his enraged form is from the 6th turn and below 66 HP. I mean, I doubt you'll get into the 6th turn. If you did, it's probably cutting it close. So this could save you maybe getting a super attack, because then this is a really cool animation. So not the best option, but you can run him. Now we get to probably, I'm imagining, going to be the MVP for me in getting the no item run. This guy is going to have insane stats, so much defense. I think he'll almost have like 200k if you have big bad bosses active. If you get below 30%, then we get to transform, so we get a full heal. Then he gets this whole passive, just gaining ki. The more ki he gets, you know, the more attack and defense he's getting. 40% attack and defense, then another 20% to his attack with 8 ki spheres. So he's going to just shit on people. You could get this active skill if you get down to 1 enemy. Could save you from an attack. Super, super valuable. I'm going to say a must run for sure. LR Bojack. I've actually never used this guy, so let's take a look. I Probably not run him, actually. Plus, yeah, no, I would not run him. He's only gonna have, like, what, these 2 links with most people? Yeah, I would not run him. I guess you could make it work, right? But I wouldn't. This guy, let's see. If you didn't have any of the other Vegetos, I guess you could run him. Not going to be the best choice, but he won't be the worst. You would just want to really make sure that you're doing his 12 key. I would never actually go for the 18 key. So 17 key and below is what you want for him, because then he will raise his own defense. It's not by much, only by 20%, but you're going to want it because that's going to be the only way he'll take less damage in this. And the lower your health goes, he will gain key automatically in his passive, so that can mess you up and force you into the 18 key super, which is not what you're going to want in Super Battle Road. Unless you're trying to nuke someone, but that's usually not the strategy. Let's see, Trunks. He will raise defense. Okay, so it's not the worst. He does it on both. And that's it. Yeah, probably not someone you're going to want to run, as that art is so cool. I wish they didn't use it on this guy and made a new unit like this. But, no, even with items, I probably still wouldn't want to run him. Cell, yeah, so if you compare this cell with the other cell, you've got a god rotation. But he's gonna recover HP on this 12 key, super valuable. If you wanted to nuke someone out of existence, you could, but I'd probably always go with the 12 key. He doesn't have much in here, unfortunately. He does gain a key and 10% per existing, so based on the stage, we're getting 10, 20, 30, 40, 30, 40% attack, so that could be nice, and he is an AoE attack on 12 key, so very valuable there. He'll be hitting everyone on the field, so put him next to the int cell and you've got a godly rotation. Bardock, not a bad choice. He can raise his own defense. This entire passive does not activate. Yeah, there's no Wicked Bloodline, so that doesn't activate, so I would scratch that. This, and you're not going to get this either. He's basically just attacking defense 120%, and he can raise his own defense. When does he transform? 4th turn. You could see his transformation, and yeah, I would do the transformation right away, because then he becomes a lot better for this Super Battle Road. He is just super effective against all types. Gains a little bit more defense. He can evade, yeah. Yeah, he becomes just way better when he transforms. So not the best choice, but not a bad choice. This guy, I've been working on them for a little bit. I think I'm at the point where I could actually use them. I just need orbs. I need way too many AGL orbs. They're going to greatly raise attack and defense. That's good. Yeah, so like they got nerfed almost like indirectly. This Future Saga category ally, you're not going to get this extra 100%, which sucks. You're not getting this either. Is there a Super Saiyan? I think it says Goku, right? No, just Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. You could have him. We didn't get to him yet, but is he the only Super Saiyan God? Not him. If you had him, you would have to transform. Yeah, yeah, this one and this one are gonna be the only way you're really getting that other part on the team. Okay, so they don't have to be on rotation together either, which is very valuable. So you can get this if you build a team with them, and I would say if you are, then they're at 200% attack and defense. That would be valuable. And they have this this monstrous nuke from the 3rd turn. Yeah, so that's pretty definitely easily you can get that. This is just a massive nuke to kill anyone. Anyone, doesn't matter. It will crit, it will stun, and you need to make sure you're not going to get hit. It will half your own defense. Just make sure you're not going to get hit after it, so which should be easily able to do. By the 3rd turn, you'll probably have like people dead and stuff, so you just need Trunks, Teen Future. Trunks, Future, or Mai attacking in the same turn. Oh yeah, it's any one of them. So that Mai definitely is an option. There's yeah, you could easily fulfill this for sure. So very powerful unit for sure. This guy, his only real thing nice is here, but your RNG, right? It's 50%. Does slightly stack his defense, so he can be good, but his links aren't really going to be good for... Cold Judgment is good for this team. A lot of people have Cold Judgment. But, yeah, not a great choice, but if you have him and you didn't have anyone else. So she is not going to be the best choice. She will give all allies 3 ki, which is not bad. This AGL... I guess this boost towards that other Trunks and Mai would be great, especially if they got their active skill. That'd be just overkill. And she will have a 70% chance to stun, which has a lot of value, obviously. But yeah, she's going to be a defensive liability for sure. So, a good stunning unit, but she will get you killed. Yeah, he has damage reduction for 50%, which is nice, but his defense still sucks anyway, so you're receiving 50% of a pretty large number. So he still will take damage, but he can lower attack, and he can transform into Hirudegan, which is not bad, because then you get just free attack, so not a horrible choice. This guy is going to be... I'm probably going to be running him. He gets 100% attack and defense, and then he gets another 100% attack and defense... No, it's okay. So this second attack and defense is only when facing one enemy, so you're going to be getting just 100%. So he'll have 200% defense and 100% attack, and a high chance to evade, which is going to be 50%. And then when you get down to one enemy, he'll boost his own attack. He still will maintain this 100% defense. This will go away, but he'll get it here, so he still keeps it. And then he will lower attack with a 50% chance to stun. So very variable. This guy, not bad. He's like almost auto supering. Performing a crit when there are 3 or more crossover. You could actually get this when we were looking at the team. There is a lot of options to bring crossover. You know what? I have this guy too. Again, orbs. He's SA10. I just need orbs. I could rainbow him, and I probably would actually bring him. He does lower attack. He's gonna crit if you can fulfill this. And yeah, this is gonna be no problem, right? You're gonna have ki easily, and that would not be actually a bad unit to bring. I just wish I had orbs for him. Let's see. This is the int one is probably better. Do they share the same name? Darkness Toa. I don't think so. Demigod. Now they don't. Okay. So she lowers attack. Okay, so. Alright, we have some value. She's going to give 30% attack and defense and 3 ki to the rotation. Oh, and she has actually the same healing mechanic. So she'll get 50% attack and defense and recovers 100% HP when HP is 30% or less. Okay, very valuable. You know what would be crazy? Having a rotation where you have both Toas on rotation and then you drop below 30% and both of their stuff proc. Holy shit. I lost it. We're gonna come back to that. I'm gonna keep her open, actually. Zamasu, meh. I mean, I wouldn't want to bring him. I definitely won't be bringing him, but you do get damage reduction 40%, but it's because he has no defense. The only defense you could really get would be if it was in here, his links. He will transform, though, and he will recovers HP either way. Yeah, he recovers more HP, though, 10%. Yeah, I wouldn't want to bring him. And then you would do this only if you're like getting the last hit in, because his damage reduction drops, which is not good. And he also nerfs superclass allies, which is stupid. This guy definitely would require items. So he can become really, really good defensive, 180%, but he starts at 30, which is like just terrible. Like he really should have started at like 100, and then each hit would go up to 180. They did him a little backwards. He will greatly raise his defense, so he has to be slot 2 or slot 3. But yeah, I would not want to bring him. I don't have her. If I did, I'd probably bring her. She's like one of the best supports in the game. Giving all allies ki and defense. She massively raises her own defense by just 100%, which is insane. And seals, right? Not a lot of people massively raise defense. She gives chance to crit. Yeah, chance to give more attack. Chance to give more defense. Yeah, this is by far the best support in the game. I'd be running her if I had her. This Vegito, obviously, if you didn't have the other Vegito, this guy is the next best option for a Vegito unit. Well, for a base Vegito. Not a good choice. I would not bring him, but if you're running low on people that you could bring... Oh, wait. Oh, I'm stupid. This is the LR. Yeah. Oh, I'm an idiot. Scratch that. This guy, because we're not going to be fulfilling... No, you could fulfill the Gohan part. We haven't gotten to it yet. There are Int units that, there is the Int Future Gohan that will fulfill this part, so you can do that, and then he gets this extra 70%. And it's on the team, right? They don't have to be on rotation. I put them on rotation probably anyway, but... In this bottom part, you're not going to get. Yeah, this whole bottom part you don't get. He will greatly raise too, so it's pretty good. Yeah, not on the top tier list of choices, but he is up there. This guy, he's just okay. I mean, he really only gets better once he's here, because then he can stack his own defense, but he's an okay option. This guy, post EZA, meh. No, I would not run him actually at all. Super Saiyan 4 Broly, I mean, if you were going for like this full crossover team, which I'm starting to look and see as a pretty good option, I don't think you'd be able to get this giant ape power. We'll take a look and see. Boo's a good floating unit. So these damage reduction units, right, he's gonna get hurt, but if you pop an item, right, it stacks, so he'll have like 30% here, and then you pop like a Whis, so he'll have 40%, so he'll have 80% damage reduction. You know, he won't take damage then, so can be good. They're mostly good as floaters. Once he transforms, he's a lot better because he can seal. Very powerful right there. And then he has a high chance of stunning, and he can evade. You're not going to get the Super Boo, but even just here, he is still pretty good in Super Battle. This is actually used him to beat Extreme. Most people aren't going to have him, but if you did, he does lower attack, and he generates orbs, so definitely powerful. This guy, post EZA, he's okay. I mean, he does lower enemy attack by 20%. That's pretty valuable. You gotta be careful with this part. He will lower your own. And if you have other Realm of God extreme allies, he does boost their defense, so it's pretty good. Pretty good. Hexel, post EZA, this is mainly what makes him valuable. Like if you didn't have like one of the LR cells, you could run this guy as a partner. He's definitely a runner-up though, because he's a nuker. So if you don't get a lot of orbs, you're gonna get destroyed. And he doesn't create orbs too, which is dumb. He should be creating his own orbs. He should have been a Rainbow Orb Changer. We already discussed her. Bardock, not someone you want to bring, but you could. He has a medium chance to seal, 30%. He has to be slot 2 or slot 3 because he only gets this defense and attack when he attacks. And then if you fall below 70 HP, he will give a massive attack to the rotation. Link-wise, he actually doesn't really help out much. Alright, yeah, so... This is what I was actually saying. Because she does the same thing, alright? So she'll lower attack and seal. She's 100% attack and defense, gives all allies 30%, key plus 3, high chance of additional attack, 10%, high chance for 10% defense, and then, yeah. So extreme class allies, attack and defense 50%, and recovers 50% HP when HP is 50% or less. So imagine having a rotation where both of these enter the rotation, and they both do this bottom part where they heal. So 50% attack and defense, and then she's the same, right? Yeah, that'd be 100% attack and defense for that freaking turn. So it would only be them two, and then whoever your other third is, but that turn, they're gonna hit some high numbers. That would actually be really cool. Good chance I'll be bringing her, actually. I'm probably gonna be bringing a lot of crossover units, I realize. Okay, and then this, yeah, I would not want to bring him at all. I'm probably going to take a look at see if there's a way I can not bring him, because even though he is the best leader, he himself is terrible. He has 40% of the attack, so he takes up to 120%. So each turn, which means you're not getting up there. As he gets attacked, he builds up crit chance. Cares. His only defense comes from here. That's it. And big bad bosses and cold judgment. Like these links. That's it. Like, it's just stupid that they did this because he has no freaking defense. He will get smacked around. It'll take way too long. Even in the longer events, he still takes too long to build up his defense because he starts out so. I think he starts around like 20k or 30k if you don't have like all his links maxed out and shit. So that concludes that. Okay, let's take a quick look to see what team we're going to be going with. Time Travelers. We're going to go with just that. What happened? Why are you doing that? Okay. And I'm going to drop everyone but the usable units. So... Oh, what? No, hold on, pause. We didn't actually finish. There are so many choices, Jesus. Wow, we actually did not finish. There's so many choices. Yeah, you, yeah, no, you can, yeah. Frickin', I wish I pulled this guy, man. I'm so upset I didn't. Yeah, you can get away with some of these people. Wow, there are so many choices. I think they're mostly super. No, I mean, yeah, they're all extreme. If they were super, I would click him, but I think I clicked on him. Okay, that was it. This video is definitely a little bit long. Post EZA, he will change. He will only change SDR to int. He will not do the second part because that is Realm of Gods. He's okay. Probably wouldn't want to bring him, but he is not bad for sure. You just have to make sure you're getting him a lot of orbs. This guy might consider actually bringing him. He does debuff 20% for the enemy, and then he has a high chance to stun 40% for that turn. And any Realm of Gods allies, he gives 50% defense, right? So I actually have a rotation in mind, depending on how I pick. He's definitely a good option. Dark Masked King just did really well. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, once he gets hit, 100% for 5 turns. Guards, if there's another Dragon Ball Heroes category ally, yeah, he's... I don't have him, unfortunately. Somehow I didn't pull one copy of him. I'd probably definitely say run him. You could probably run an entire crossover team, actually. Raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Steals. Yeah, so he's okay. Yeah, so slot 2 for 3. Chance of evading. 10%. So he get a 40% chance to evade. Yeah, he's not bad at all. He's definitely not bad. This freaking guy, man, you're killing me. I hate not having him. High chance to stun, 50%. Guard all attacks. 50% attack when performing a super attack. Reduce damage by 6. Yeah, so if you make a full Dragon Ball Heroes team, 35%, and he's guarding, and he's stunning. I hate that I don't have this guy. If he can raise his defense pretty high, and he lowers attack, so he's not bad. Rainbow Orb Changer. He will attack all enemies with a chance to stun, so that's good, because that's a 20% chance to stun each enemy, right? That's how that works. Not a bad choice. Rose, I believe. Yep, superclass enemies. He does the debuff right there. And he will give defense to rotation, so he's a good floater, but not the best option. This guy, post EZA, isn't bad. If you're able to maintain his key and keep him, yeah, at 11, which is a little difficult, he will recover 10% and attack the whole rotation. Otherwise, he will just stack his own attack. So he's a pretty good unit. Oh, I actually never noticed this either. So he also debuffs when there's facing 2 or more allies. I've never like read that part of his passive. He's pretty good. Xenogeta raises defense on attack. If we're running crossover, which I'm actually heavily considering, we would have... Yeah, he's supporting the whole rotation. I don't think I'll have many giant power, but... Then he has a high chance to evade a super attack, 50%, and counter. Very, very, very valuable. Very valuable. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. I wouldn't bring him. He's okay, but I wouldn't bring him. Gowasu. I mean, I don't like bringing units like this where it's all RNG, because he could not get hit at all and seal, and then great, and he gives key and defends for the whole rotation. Or he gets super attack and you die instantly. So you could run him. I just don't like the RNG factor. And they almost auto super too. That's also nice. This guy, he does greatly lower attack, so that's actually really nice. 30%. But otherwise, yeah, there's really no Goku family, so I wouldn't bring him. This guy, post EZA, this is really valuable. He'll heal a lot of your health if you're in that situation. He does need to get attacked though to fully build up, so I don't think I want to bring him. This guy, he's like a god unit. I mean, he's gonna be really good. Yeah, he's like a definite run depending on the team that you're putting together. So, what team am I gonna use? I don't know, man. I'm heavily considering a crossover team. Let's see, could I do this though? I don't know if I have enough units. I would have to get the orbs for him. No. It's looking like I'm not gonna do it. Yeah. I don't have all the... If I had more of them, I'd probably do it, but unfortunately not. So, Time Traveler lead. This kind of sucks, but I think we have to go with him. He's going to be the best lead for sure. It's just like, you have to super with him, and you need to float him, because he's just terrible. But you will have to... You can make it work, obviously. So him, and then... Who else are we going to definitely bring? Since we're going with a non-crossover team, we can pick some of these other units. Oh, you know what? I might drop my... for the cells. Yeah, I might do that. This is probably going to be the team that I run. Main rotation would be both cells. I will probably keep them on a rotation together as well. Everyone else would float. The only thing I might do is move to Bora. Well, I don't know. Whoever's... I think he's going to have more defense and he can dodge. I might put him slot 1 and then him. They won't link at all, which would suck. Like... Yeah, they don't even show up like as an option. Yeah, link-wise, this team actually doesn't look well. Yeah, link-wise, this team does not look well, but it might not need it. Because, like, for instance, even though she's not linking at all, she is supporting him still. Yeah, this is probably what I'm going to at least try first, though. Let me know what you guys think down below. There are tons of options here. Oh, you know what I just realized? I said before future Gohan, and I just realized he's not a time traveler. He's like one of the only units that is not from Future Saga that is a time traveler. That is my bad, but let me know what team you guys are going to be running. This is probably what I'm going to run, and I think there's a good chance I could probably no item it couple first attempts. Like I might go straight for the no item just because of how powerful this team is going to be with a lot of healing factors, right? We got healing, that's a lot. A lot of heals. But yeah, let me know what you guys think and what you guys are actually going to go for. There's a lot of choices, so there's really no wrong answers. But thank you for watching. This was a long one. You guys take care. Peace out.